Hey, good morning. Happy quarantine day to y'all guys. You know, Peggy came in really handy today. So I took the old staying over to Home Depot and bought a ladder. Yeah, I brought a ladder back in my car. Watch this. I put this 6-foot folding ladder in the trunk. The seats fold down and the passenger seat. We made it work, right? What am I gonna do? Indiana's still not ready to open up 1,000 trails. Well, I like to do this with every RV I've had since meeting Campervan Kevin, and that is wax the RV. I don't know if you can tell, she's kind of starting to lose her shine. Maybe not right here, you can see it a little bit, but she needs about 6 more coats of wax, and this ends up being a 2-day process for me because you got to be really careful. It's not just like get the brush and do a normal wash like you normally do. No, you gotta really get in here and you got to get all this dirt off with a hand brush and then a toothbrush in the cracks of every inch of this monstrous RV. It is very, very time consuming. But if you miss any dirt, well, by the time you put wax, 5-6 coats of wax over that piece of dirt, it's there forever. It doesn't matter how well you wash it after that. It's part of the RV. So I got all day today to meticulously wash every inch of this RV, let it dry, let it sit overnight. Don't run the air conditioner so we're not going to get condensation coming down. And then tomorrow we'll wax. And I'll show you part of this process and all the tools and everything I'm going to be using, and we'll see a nice before and after look here.
Everything's fine. Wouldn't expect any more from this. The situation's in line with every story that I heard of the burning bliss, and I wait, trying to appreciate, and I wait, trying to evaluate. Was it something that I did? Was it something that I couldn't quite handle right? An invitation to a thrill, a growing comfort that somehow it will be alright. And I wait, trying to appreciate, and I wait, wanting to accommodate.
Okay, not currently raining. Yay! You obviously can't put the wax on when it's raining, but it's actually better to do it when it's overcast like this. So today is a perfect 75-degree day with not a whole lot of bright sunshine, a lot of cloudy filter sunshine. So today's the day we do it. Man, a lot has happened during these 3-4 day project. You can see no more Peggy the Mustang. She's gone, guys. I had thought that, you know, we were going to get back to normal, and today, gosh, like literally this morning was such a weird morning. At like 11:40, they took my 1,000 Trails membership monthly payment of $153, which I still have not been able to use since March. And then at noon, I got a voicemail from 1,000 Trails, again, canceling the Indiana reservation. So Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania are still interpreting the guidelines as they cannot open up and let people live in their RV. While all the state parks are opening up in all 3 states, you still can't live in an RV by yourself. And maybe the biggest part is just the slap in the face to still taking my money and not allowing me to use any 1,000 Trails, except for the one in Florida. So I don't know. I thought I was getting on the road, and now I'm like, holy crap, am I really stuck here another month? Maybe? I don't know. But today's process, wax Miranda. And I'll show you what we're going to be using. We're going back to Zepp. Wet Look Floor Polish by Zepp. This is also a new look. It says new look, same formula. It used to be in a white container. Now it's a yellow container available at Home Depot for about 24 bucks. So shake that up really good. I'm going to be using microfiber cloth. I'm going to be wearing gloves to do this because the chemical is very, very harsh. And basically what I'm going to be doing is the same exact way I wash this thing. I won't film the whole thing this time, but going to get on the ladder and I'm going to systematically start from the top, work my way down and go all the way around the RV. And believe it or not, I've done this before. By the time you go all the way back around the RV, it will have been about 45 minutes since the first coat that you started in the first place. You can simply just start the second coat right there, as long as it's a good 70, 75 degrees and it's drying normally. And we're just going to wrap around the RV 5 or 6 times to get a good, nice 6 coats of wax. You don't need to buff it off or anything. Just get her done. So that's my project today, and then I can feel good about that. Also, before I leave, I want to sanitize the water tank on board, my fresh water with bleach, make sure that system is cleaned out. I like to do that every 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. So, yeah, I mean, I got a few little projects I can do, but I don't have a month's worth of activities here. I certainly don't. So, anyway, we'll get started on the waxing of Miranda. Alrighty, we're done. Made it without the rain coming in. 5 coats was my magic number. I think that's what I did last summer, less than a year ago. And she's glossy again, guys. It's always hard to pick up with the camera. Let me take you over there so you can get the reflection here. There we go. It's like a mirror finish, guys. There's a good example right there. Yeah. Much better, much better than it was. Okay, so look up there. Okay, we'll go closer to this side. Oh yeah. Nice and shiny. Yes, I even got all of the plastics as well. Uh-huh. Go look at the front. This might even reflect the bugs a little more. Look at how shiny she is. Oh my gosh. Looking good there, Miranda. And then this side. There's too much shade over here to really tell. Right there. Ooh, look at that. Right there. That is a wet look shine finish. Let's get over here a little bit. Yep. Right on top of the vinyl. And the back was the trickiest. Look how shiny that is. Oh man, I love it. That came out great. That is glossy. Woo! So again, this is clearly not an endorsement for Zepp or saying you should do this. What you should do is all of your research, read all the directions, blah, blah, blah. Don't do what I do, same thing. But I have had really good success with the Zepp products. And thank you again, Campervan Kevin, for the tip. You guys go check out his channel. He's over there in New Mexico. I'm stuck here in Illinois for a little longer. I'll have an update for you soon, guys. Give me a couple days to find out what I'm gonna do. Yeah, maybe I should have held on to the Mustang a little longer until I found out Thousand Trails was gonna not open. Yeah, whoopsie. All right, guys. How do I always hear you guys yelling at me? It's like, Eric, we didn't see Jax. Yeah, I know. I thought you said you were going to help me. You didn't help once. Not one time did you help me with any part of that process. You feel proud of yourself? Yeah? Okay, man. You are one spoiled kitty. One spoiled guy. What are you doing, petting yourself again? Okay. Well, don't worry. I took care of everything. Miranda looks good. Okay, I'm glad you're concerned. Still just trying to think of what I should do. This is really weird for me because it's like happening live, and not to complain and say my problems are worse than everybody else's, but I mean, it's kind kind of weird and irritating how every state is interpreting the guidelines. I still don't understand why all the hotels are open. People are crammed into all these hotel rooms and the lobby and communal bathrooms everywhere, but for some reason, Thousand Trails decides that we can't live in our RV by ourselves. Live! Like we live, that's our domicile. Ugh, it's so weird, man. So, I really, really, really need to think this through. I won't cancel my trip to Maine just because the Thousand Trails won't allow me to go there, even though I'm paying for it, but it's a decision. It is a tough decision to make. Hopefully I'll have some updates here soon, okay? Guys, be well. Bye-bye.